Okay. So everything should be working now. The picture looks okay. But where's my overlay thingy there? Okay. So I got the pie like I think it's Tuesday, and yeah, I had to wait for the casing, and then the job interview thing came quote unquote in the way, so I was a little bit busy, so I couldn't finish it earlier. But it will be like you see around here, the bot for the home for the FinalBot. So good. Let's see, chat. What? Oh yeah, Trackmania. Great. Let's just change that. Building a home for FinalBot, and remove that. What was the real life or something like that? IRL? IRL, okay. Update information. Okay. Yeah. Done with that. So, okay. Then let's just start building, but not with that boring thing. I've got like that cool thing. That's that's cool. That's the important thing. Right there. Like, look at that. Look at that guy and his swords and stuff. Let's build that. Let's forget the pie. Let's build him. Like, yeah. Wait, just on this. Because when you go to a big city and you find an otaku shop, then you go into the otaku shop and buy something. There's no other way. So, these two babies are already fitting nice and snug. And then his other two swords. Oop. I think that one goes in there. Huh? Yeah, okay, yeah. And the other one goes in there. So, huh? Doesn't? And done. Wasn't that nice? Here's the little stand for the fucker to stand on. Yeah.
It's the beginning of a new and exciting different story.
There we go. Nice and snug. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay. Trolling aside, let's put him somewhere beside. Let's build a pie. Let's see. Okay, we have all the parts here. Small little fan. It's about the cutest thing ever. If you compare with my son, it's like really tiny for minimal airflow, but anything is better than nothing. The power supply with 2.5 ampere, which is about the maximum I think that the Pi needs, at least the new one. I'm not sure about the older models. So it's a bit better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Good. Then to the case. The case is such a multi-layer mess that I got. Mostly I got it because, because it had everything with it, like the fan, the power supply, the nice little dinky cooling things, which are nice. Because otherwise there are companies that actually sell you these 3 pieces of cooling whips like for a couple of euros, a couple of bucks, and I'm not gonna pay extra for that. So it basically it had everything that I needed so that I could start the Python and don't have to buy anything else. So, and of course the lovely little instructions layer for layer. Put that thing here and some screws, but let's see, some screws. Okay, then let's take that carton, make some use out of it to elevate everything a tiny bit. Or let's use that thing. Okay, that's nice. Just like that. Now let's build that shitter. Let's start with the bottom part here. So we take this magic, take this. Actually, I think that's not as nice as that I think it was. Let's just see how is that height. How is that height? Ah, that height is good. So, okay, we take this thing and hopefully don't drop it again. And then we take the next layer, which is this one. Put it up here. Take the next layer and put it here. Oh, I'm out of the frame, of course. So after that, wait, stop. Before we continue, we have to put on the heat sinks, of course. Aren't I a stupid fucker? So, okay, we have the heat sink. I move the sticker here, sticky stuff, and put it right there. On the CPU / I think there's the GPU also in there. I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with the ARM architecture. So the bottom also has here a chip that needs that cooling metal thing. So plus come on, get off. So let's make sure that I'm correct before I stick that thing on. Yes, okay. If the manual says me, compels me, so I have to check again. I don't want to like have to rip that thing off again immediately. Yeah. Okay. Always double and triple check. Don't do work twice because you are too lazy to check. Okay, that's that. And then the tiny teeny little thing that's so cute. Come on. There we go. And that goes to this little chip here. I'm not sure what that chip does. Let's see if we can read that thing. Oh, it says LAN. Okay. Interesting. I'm wondering if that also covers the wireless LAN. But there we go. Because that's all I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna connect it to the cable. It has somewhere, I think, around here. Somewhere around here it has, I think, a VLAN, wireless LAN thingy, magic antenna and whatnot. And that's what I'm gonna use. And I have tried it, the operating system is already on here. So that's working fine. I also put a remote desktop on it so that I don't have to connect it to a display anymore. Okay, now that we have that on, we can continue with our little Lego or whatever that's supposed to be exactly, and place that thing right here, I think. Or we have to be a little more precise with the stacking. I have little suspicion. Either I did something wrong, which is likely. I think I did something wrong. Let's turn that thing around and see if it then fits through here. Oh yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I did something wrong. Out of the gate I messed something up. The first layer, but here the cooling fan goes through. Okay, now it fits pretty nice and snug. And then we continue with those layers. And there goes my phone. So we have this layer here, and how is that supposed to go? On there, and around, like this. And then we have this thing here that goes around here. Yeah, that's looking nice. Yeah. Since we can, let's give that little thing a little slope. You can see it better. Okay, the next layer is black one. I know someone will call racist because I said it's black. Of course I know you guys. Okay, and then just stacking like a maniac. Since I didn't like shuffle those two out of order, I can just now stack them up to the right foot place. So, okay, now I have to do that with the fan. With the cutest little fan that there ever was, because that thing is just adorable. Let's see, can I get into that? Yeah, okay, I thought I had to rip that apart. So, let's get that out of the side for a moment and get those things out. And try not to lose any screws, because that would be shitty. Come on, get out. Yeah. Nice and easy. Okay. Here we have the fan. Has two connectors, one for ground and one is, I think, either for a 3 volt or 5 volt, depending on how fast it should run. Okay, then let's just connect this thing. So I first have to make sure that I connect it on the right side. But I don't want something to happen like in the beginning. Okay. So I have to put that thing here with the sticker on the bottom, I think. Looks like. Well, that arrows. Usually fans have arrows that show the flow, but this one doesn't. Okay, great. It doesn't make much sense. Why would the cable go on the top? Let's look at that finished one again. Yeah, it looks like it should be like that. Okay, fine. Then it shall be so. So basically we take, I think, those screws, put them through there, shove them like through here, and then why are they so long? What's going on there? Why are those screws so overly long? Oh, they don't like that. What's the point of that? Get the cables out of the way. Oh, I mean, we can just hand tighten them because that thing has hardly any force, hardly any vibrations, because it's just so small. So even hand tight, those will hold pretty well, but I'm still bummed out that those screws are way too long. But, and that was something I wanted to complain about right about now, the screws are super light, so that means they are shitty material. So actually I could just like take a tool and break them off or saw them off or something like that pretty easily, I think. But it's still a puzzle to me. Why would... Oh, first of all, wait. Think? Wait, that is correct. When I hold it like that... Okay, yeah, that's correct. Huh? Or is it? No, it is not. They want me to go from the top inside. Okay. I mean, that makes a little bit more sense because then they stick out a little bit less, but it's still shitty design that the screws are too long. I mean, that shows already pieces of shit screws that probably would break pretty easily if I like use an actual tool instead of my fingers. Okay, so now I have two in that way and the other two like this, so that's garbage. So that means I have to unscrew those other two that I put in first. Okay, get one out. Let's put that one in. Up. Okay. I probably will get, maybe will get like something to hold the screws in place. I'm not sure. Like so that the nuts. I think the nuts are they're called in English. Someone can correct me. I don't know what those are called in English, but I think nuts. That those to hold those and to give it one really gentle tightening, so that they are for sure not loose in any way. But yeah, okay. So that's the fan, the adorable mini fan. And now that we have this and we have one extra screw, yay, one extra nut. Hopefully it's called nut. We can put that thing on here. Or we can't yet. We have to first connect these. So I think it doesn't matter in which way I connect them. I think. Okay, no, it already suggests me that I use black for the ground. That tells you how much I know about electronics, that I can't even remember that. Because I had some electronics, let's elevate that again. I had some electronics classes in middle school, where we learned how the different parts are called and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm gonna put it on the 5-volt first and see how that goes from noise. From the noise, and if it's too loud, I'm just gonna switch it, and because I'm not gonna live with a loud machine 24/7, because this will likely be somewhere in my room. Alright, yeah, like this. So I don't know if you can see it. So the first pin here, this one is the 5-volt pin, and the third pin is the ground pin. If you can see on the little handy dandy chart here, all the black spots is ground. So that's basically for all kind of different machinery that you can attach to the Raspberry Pi, if you wish to do so. We don't, because this is supposed to be a server for the bot. So now I will just try to get those through, hopefully. Yes, okay, one, and get the second one right through too, so that they are stable. Can't really move anymore. Okay, and let's just hand tighten those again. Nope. Okay, and that's enough. So just that it holds, that I can attach the other one without a problem. So okay, then let's put to the other two. Yeah, one. Put that in. So okay, and the last one. That's a little bit not correct. Why does that thing? Why is that moved? That something loose? Oh. Okay. I think that there's one area that's like in two pieces, and I think that has shifted a little bit, which hopefully will not do again. I mean, it will not after I put that thing through. Yes, okay. Let's put the last screw on it, last nut. Okay. Let's hand tight those all again. Just like I said, you don't really need much stronger tightening. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. So here we have it. That will be FinalBot. I have like stickers that I printed out. I mean, different ones like Hipster Sephiroth here, that I could just stick on there. I will print out like the little avatar of FinalBot, and will put that on here. I will lay down, send a picture of that. So this is the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. I bought like a 16 gigabyte SanDisk SD card for it. Nothing fancy, because I don't know how well everything will run, and then didn't want to like put something expensive immediately in there. But I think that will be suffice for what we have planned so far. So we will be trying out some different servers. Mainly, of course, the FinalBot server, but so FinalBot server, and we will try out some gaming servers. Any suggestion for gaming servers are welcome. I want to try out like a Minecraft server. I'm pretty sure it will run shitty, but I still want to try it out. They have like in the OS that's on there, which is Raspbian, they have a weird version, it seems, of Minecraft on there. And I haven't looked at that yet because I have yet to like connect a powerful power supply on there, because like you can maybe see, it has an output of 2.5 milliampere. That's like there you can see it, and that's like the maximum power what this machine needs. So what also is funny, the Raspberry Pi, all of them, they immediately turn on as soon as you connect the power supply to it. I'm gonna connect it then now, but and because they turn on all immediately, it's like a feature that some power supplies have an on-off switch. Like, ooh, wow, like fancy, on and off. Wow. Okay, I have to find a free slot. I will later on move it because I want it to have somewhere away from me, simply because I don't want to accidentally turn it off. Because it is supposed to run 24/7, and I expect actually no problems for months, because there will hardly be running anything on it unless I'm trying like a game server out. Then it might be like off for a few minutes here and there, because I will probably have to install shit and restart it. So okay, let's see. If it's on or off, I don't know yet. It's on. There it goes. The little fan is turning. I have to check the noise level now. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the mic. You can hear it a little bit. I actually have to test it if I go away, if I still hear it. Yes, I actually still hear it. Which means I'm gonna turn that fuck off again and put it on the 3 volt and try again, because I don't want noise. Because it was actually, I think, a little bit louder than my PC, which has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fans in it, and that thing was louder on the 5 volt pin. So luckily it's right there. So with a little bit of not fucking up, I can just pull it out and put it into the 3.3 volt. Okay, it's 3.3, not 3. Okay, my bad. But let's disconnect it completely, just to be sure. Oh, and I dropped the cable. Please don't go in. Oh no. Okay, I actually have to get the tool. Nice. Because my fat fingers won't fit But luckily, my brother got me like a set of tweezers, different ones. Some with some round edges, some with yeah, different shapes and sizes, and those are pretty nice, especially if you want to like grab like a cable and get that thing out. And then let's try again to get it into pin 3. I'm sorry that I can't show you that because I'm having trouble to get it in there. Okay, I think now. Okay, now it's in. Now it's in on this pin, which is the 3.3 volt pin, and I hope it's much quieter now because it should run slower. I hope. Yeah, we'll have to get out the headphones for that so I can hear something. Oh. That actually, I don't think I can hear it. I can only hear it when I hold it to my ear. And already like what is that, like 30 centimeter away I hardly can hear it. Like 50 centimeter away I can't hear it at all. Let's take a test and stand up. Yes. Okay, that's great. It has a little bit of a grindy noise, but because it's slower, it's hardly audible. I'm gonna put it to the microphone. Yeah, okay. So it's so quiet that the mic doesn't even like pick it up, or better said, the audio gate isn't opening for it. Unlike the other mode, the 5 volt mode. So with that we can actually move away from the camera. I think I will just put it somewhere to the side where it can like look pretty with it red light and whatnot. Maybe if the cable allows me to. Okay. Let's put it to the side. Make like a little nice podest. Because why not? So, okay. Oh, the cable doesn't want. The cables are fighting me, which is not nice. Oh, I managed to fuck that up. Okay, let's put that thing here. And let's put the camera further to the ponies. Okay. So let's move that thing here. So like that. And I think I could actually like bring the ponies up now, because they're very interested into meeting their overlord, the new overlord, because as we know the machines will take us all over, and so your place is not here anymore. You can like get like in here, squeeze yourself in there, and yeah, I think that looks okay. And now we go over to the, as soon as I get the cable out of there. Yay. So now that it is built, we can go over and go to the remote desktop. So let's just turn it on. I used VNC for that because it was suggested on the official site, and it works pretty nice. There's a VNC viewer and a VNC server. I hope that because I didn't test it, I hope that it automatically connects to the wireless LAN network. If not, that's gonna be shitty, because then I have to actually connect it to a monitor again. And it looks like it didn't. I have to check the IP addresses if there is something new in there. But I have the feeling that it happened and that it didn't automatically connect. Let's see. Yes, so the time limit was... Oh wait, there it is. It just changed IP. Okay, that's something I will have to also do and give that machine a fixed IP, that I don't have to do that again. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Oh yeah, let's put that into the stream, of course, because you guys want to see something. Yes. Oh yeah. Username. Oh god. Oh god, what did I put that username? Shit. Was it admin and then that heebie-jeebie? No. Damn it. What was the default username of Raspberry Pi? Default Raspberry Pi password and username, please. Thank you. The default user is Pi. Okay. Pi, and they gave it a new password, but it should be like the one that I can easily remember, and there it is. Nice. Okay. Now I can put that screen into the video capture, or the stream, better said, so that you guys can also see. Where is it? Here, plus window capture, new one, VNC. Okay, and then we take VNC viewer. Okay, and there we go. Let's put it right here. That's a nice place for it, isn't it? Let's move it like this. Yeah, that's nice. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's give the poor little baby a little bit a higher elevation, because I seem to be a little bit... so that's better. Okay. So now we have here, that's Raspbian. That's a Linux distribution, specially made for the Pi. I guess it has like all the gadgets and whatnot if you want to make some fancy things. We are currently doing only one little thing, and that is start my little bot. So it's basically almost the same. Can I open that thing here? So basically, I have a little script here that just starts the bot. And I use Java and not Java-C, because then I have a console to work with. So basically I just... don't you... Oh, okay, I can't. That's shitty. Can't I open a console from here? Create new? No. Okay, that's gay. Never mind, then let's just open the console here. Say change directory, paste that shit in, paste, and do a try. Yes. What too many arguments? Oh, come on, you fucker. You know exactly what I want. So Okay, now we have like that fancy shit here. We have here the run script, run.sh, and we just say sh run.sh, and there we go. Logged in. Yes, perfect. So the FinalBot should now be live. Let's just put in the Discord thing, just as a demonstration how what actually is happening in background while I was fucking around with the bot in the general chat. No, let's add another window capture of Discord. Get a Discord here. Yes. Okay, here we have Discord. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Transform, reset. Reset transform. Okay, then I wanted to cut it a little bit into pieces. So, like this. We don't need a streamer mode. So, yeah. So, basically, here we have Discord. And I'm in the general chat. And now I'm typing MSG. Also, I didn't check if anyone was writing something on Twitch now. Nobody cares about Twitch chat. Okay, good. So now I'm writing, my command is MSG. And then I am alive. And basically it types for me then in the channel. So that's that. And I think that's almost about it. Something I want to test out is like, oh no, I'm stupid. I closed the console. Why? Okay, again. Change directory. Paste. And sh run sh. Okay. Well, okay, he was alive and now he's gonna be alive again. Let's this time put it just down. So it's still like alive down here. And so look at that. Look at that. It runs at 39 degrees Celsius, which is great because earlier when I ran it without any like fancy fan, it ran around like 50. So that little dinky fan that you can't see because my Discord window is in the way. Let's just where's my mouse? I'm stupid. Let's just make that smaller. So okay, again, that little dinky thing actually cooled the thing down by around 10 degrees Celsius, which is great. But what I want to try out now, because I didn't last time, games, Minecraft Pi. I haven't actually checked that one out and I want to check it out. Also take a look at the temperatures, how the game runs, because it would be impressive if they have like a version of Minecraft that runs on that little dinky thing. It takes quite long to load. I mean, there might actually be a problem with the resolution. Because I think it actually loaded quicker last time. I think it actually is like the resolution that's fucking me over here. If I would remember where I could set the resolution in this thing. Let's see, preferences, Raspberry Pi configuration. Oh yeah, there, set resolution. And let's just increase the resolution. I only chose 800 by 600 because I don't want it like that it runs like at a crazy high resolution. Because why? Why should it run at that? Okay, but for that example, let's run it at HD. Say okay. Oh yeah, I have to restart now. Okay. Okay, the Raspberry Pi is restarting. That also kills the bot. Something else that I have to try out. What is happening? What will happen if I close now the VNC viewer? Will it actually kill the session and kill the bot in process, or does the bot continue to run? I'm not sure about that, but it can easily be tested out. So I just close the VNC viewer while the bot is running, connect again, and or alternatively I can just check Discord if the bot is still online. So that thing is, yeah, okay. Then let's see. Let's try quickly again if the Minecraft Pi thing is running or not. I mean, it might just be that the problem lies within the VNC viewer and not that the Raspberry Pi. Might be that there are some like compatibility issues with that it can't render those game graphics, which is kind of stupid, but well, whatever. Okay, why do I have a folder there called FinalBot? Interesting. Let's just move that down here. Delete that. Delete. Move to trash. And yeah, well, let's run that thing again. Say change directory home pi no desktop and FinalBot and then sh run.sh. Okay, now it runs again. It should like be visible in the thingamajig in the Discord chat list. It says logged in, but where is the bot here? Okay, here's the bot. So now what I'm gonna test is I'm gonna close the Raspberry Pi session. I'm gonna close that one and see what is happening. I think it probably will just like kill. Let's just keep that open. An additional test. I think it will kill the bot, which is kind of sucks because then that means I need to find another remote control that actually gives me a view not of an extra desktop but of the actual one that's running on here locally, and not gives me like an extra session. I will have to check that out, or if there's like a any settings for that. But let's just try it out now. Say, what do we have here? Chat. Let's just close it down. Okay. And what is happening now to the bot? That's the question. Which can easily be checked if I just open up the thing again, and if I keep an eye on the online status of the bot. But let's just connect it again. And yeah, it's still running. Nice. It connected really quickly and it's still running, so that's great. So that means with the settings as it is, I can just keep that thing running forever, hopefully. So yeah. I think I'm done with the thing now. Thank you everyone who came and viewed. I know it wasn't that many, but that's not that important. I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it anyway. So thanks everyone for coming and watching. and I hope the bot will run like really well and without any troubles. I will try to make some new additions to it, new commands pretty soon, but I still have like some things to do in regards of getting a job, and that might keep me a little bit busy. Okay, well then, see you guys.